Hi guys, how's it going? In this one we have a frog kit from 1975, the Phantom F-4K/M all-weather fighter in 1/72 scale. So I was admiring the boxer, as you do. I noticed there was a signature by the guy of Chris Golds. So I tried to do some research and unfortunately I couldn't find much, except when I went to Google Images, I did find a lot of his aviation paintings and they looked awesome. But if you know more about this guy, please let me know, because did he work for anybody else or did he just do paintings for Frog? Let me know. On the side here, this is the reason I bought the kit, but unfortunately it doesn't come with one, is a freestanding wall mount, because I wanted to do the banking or the diving, because I found out when I moved up here, stand not included. I will, however, though, if we do a build video, I'm probably going to try and seek this out if I can, because I really want to do them. I really want to do, like I said, one of these. Here we've got the symbol, you know, what we get inside. Have a quick read in your preferred language. There we go. Underneath, we have the scheme, which is the coolest bit for me. How cool is that? I'll bring that closer. Hit the pause button now so you can get a better look in your own time. Let's open it up. Get this off. And inside we've got our instructions. Do you need to fold up like that? Yeah, it's probably best. And this is the second frog kit I've unboxed. And this, I'm assuming, is the plastic you're going to get. The colour of it is what you're going to get. And the decals, let's have a look. Hopefully they're good. They're not too bad. A little bit of sunlight and that'll be fixed. And you can see, when I had this lid on, I couldn't see it actually. So when I had it like that, yeah, take it off. Let's empty these out so they don't spill out oil, because I want to show you something. Quickly move that aside. Okay. There's a missile loose. Here again, Chris Golds. They're so cool. That is awesome. Sorry about this, you know I get excited about this. Focus. On this side. Tell me that's not cool. Excellent. Right, let's crack on with the sprues. I'd like us to start off with this sprue frame first, because we have the loose missile, and plus we've got a second one that's about to come off. It snapped clean off at the end there. I'm not going to put pressure on the end because I don't want it to snap at the back, and then we'll have two loose missiles before we even get a chance to construct the kit. I don't fancy that. We've got some flash at the back, which is pretty obvious. It's just a couple of seconds and that's clean off. We've got raised panel lines on the fuselage, which is part of the charm, being it's 70s. I quite like that. I know this puts some people off the old kits, but you really should give them a chance if you've never built an old vintage kit. We've got some flash at the tip, a little bit, but that's nothing. It's just this bit at the back that's the most severe. This sprue frame comes with 6 missiles in total. We'll turn it over. We've got the connecting points, and they're quite nice connecting points. They're quite deep. So assuming they all line up with the other side of the fuselage, that's a nice biting point. There doesn't seem there's going to be much cockpit detail. I think you're just going to get your seat and your pilot, and that's all you're going to get. I'm not bothered, because if we make the paint job quite pretty, it won't affect the look of the model at all. There's no imprint or branding inside, which is quite sad because I quite like to see that. But that is all you get with this. It's just this bit at the back that lets it down. I'll run it through so you can have a nice look for yourself. I mean, that does look pretty clean. There's a little bit, some scuff here. But no, it doesn't. I can't feel anything. That's absolutely nothing. You can see there's some scratches. No, nothing. Doesn't bother me. Doesn't seem to affect the kit at all. Is there any flash from the missiles? Yeah, just about there. All minor. So that's our first one. I'll put that to the side. There you go, out of the way. And then we've got the other side of the fuselage. This one's not got as much. This is the second part of the wing, the other side. Yeah, this one's cleaner. Very weird, the build tape at the back. I'm not sure how it goes together. Oh, I can see already. Silly me. It will connect up like that. To the tip. Yeah. This is a clean sprue frame. There's no flash at all that I can see. No, nothing. Give a good look at this. Another clean one. Nice. For the 70s, this is fantastic. Got these bits. Not sure what they are. There is some flash here actually. Right there. Turn it over, see if we get any branding. Do we? No, we don't, unfortunately. Never mind, we're never going to see it when we put it together anyway. And again, look at how cool, if I can get this in shot. Look at how good these connecting points are. Look how deep that is. Can you see if you use my thumb? If they line up, a fantastic connecting point. Let me just hold it about. It's very weak. You can tell by how much it's shaking, unfortunately. Stay still. Try my best here. Let me. Yeah, you've got it. But no branding. Never mind. Move to side. You can see there's going to be something to connect up to. Just there. And that's the second one. Now, this one is packed with lots of little bits. Look at that. This is fantastic. That looks so cool, don't it? You make an instrument out of it. How cool is that? There's some flash there, but not much. This is quite clean considering how small the bits are for, you know, being the 70s. Sometimes the old kits will come full of flash, especially on the smaller sprue parts. But this one has come out fantastic. Again, lovely. Let's turn it over. Look at this. I know I'm obsessed about this, but look at how good the connecting points are. You ain't got to worry about like it coming apart once they're locked in place. Just a bit of glue, click, click, done. Nice bit of detail on the wheels. This bit is where the missiles will sit. Lovely. And they're numbered. Awesome. And the last one we've got, which will be the underside of the aircraft. No flash. And the cool bit, look at this. We've got two little pilots that it comes with, and they look quite good actually. Well, they're okay. Not too bothered. I'm not a pilot guy anyway. I'll put them in because there's no cockpit detail at all. Unless I find some parts online, see if I can get any 3D parts. I doubt I'll find any, but it would be cool to find some. Here we go, look. Our little seats. Yeah, this is really clean. It's a very basic kit. Not overly complicated when it comes to tooling at all. But considering it's from the 70s, it's just that end bit that's the worst. I quite like it. It's a bigger aircraft than what I thought it would be. When I think 1/32 scale, I did not think it would be this size. Let's not lose the missile. Oh, there we go. Let's move on. I bet you're thinking, oh my God, look at those scratch marks. And you'd be right, I was thinking the same thing. This is probably the most scratched canopy I've ever seen, even on a vintage kit. This has been bouncing around, remember, 48 years, rubbing against other bits of plastic, but this one has really had a hard life. The big boy scratch mark, right there where my finger is an eyesore. We're still going to use them because we like to do that. We do it with the decals. We're going to do it with the clear parts. I think that we can make some use of it. When we tape it off and we stick it with the rest of the plane, you know, airbrush it, make it look clean, take the tape off, it should blend in. And I don't think it would be that much of an eyesore. It's because we're looking at it in the state it's in right now. I will use the micro set and we'll see how much we can see through the canopy. Not that that really matters, because look at them. Let's have a look. I like to give them a bit of sympathy though, because I think it's unfair attacking a kit of this age, thinking, oh, this is not good, this is not good, when you know what to expect when you buy an old kit that's been around this long. They're not that bad when you look at the micro set at all. I mean, who's going to really care? It's a nice old vintage kit. We'll get to see some nice pilots sitting in there. I think that'll be fine. But, you know, it's unfortunate. One of my favourite things about unboxing vintage model kits are the instructions, especially this type. When you fold them open and you see them in all their glory, it's just amazing. I love it. Now, I'm going to start off with the history of the aircraft, because I know that some of you guys like to read that. Hit the pause button so you can read at your own leisure. And I'm going to bring it through for the different languages. I'm going to work our way along. And there we go. Flip it over just to get this through. English instructions and then the languages. Because I can't wait to open this. This is the best thing to see. Look at how cool this is. We'll start off on this side. Now we've got the stand that if you had that, you would get some advice. Basically, fit base to wall with double-sided self-adhesive pad provided or with screw. Now, we already know from what I said at the beginning of the video, I would be step A. Maybe some of you guys would be step B, but I think if we're all honest, we'll be step A. Now, the bit that I do like is the top 10 model tips. And I think for most of us, that will never change. Well, most of us actually use tape nowadays compared to elastic band. But I mean stuff like your paintbrush, your X-Acto knife. Those two guys are your main soldiers when it comes to building a kit. And construction begins. I'm going to zoom us in. And we're going to start off with our pilots and the seats. They go in first for step one. See, this is weird. We're building the landing gears first before the aircraft. Okay, that's very different. And then step 4 and 5, we're getting the missiles ready. I'm going to flip it over. And we've got 6. And now we're putting the seats and the pilot in the fuselage. Step 7, the top part and the bottom part of the wings meet up. This is a very unique way of building an aircraft. And then we've got, so we have an option here. We have option A and option B. You see, look there. So if you want it airborne, you'd go with 7B. But so we would go with 7B if we was going to have the stand, if it come with it. But most of us, if you wanted without the stand, you're going to use 7A. Now step 8. Oh, that's so cool, isn't it? They need to bring this back, especially the wall mount. And number 9, right in the middle there. And then step 10, all the missiles go on. Step 11. That looks a lot. There's a lot going on there. And then you've got your other option. So it looks like there's a lot to do, but there really isn't. It's just 2 steps and you pick which one. I'm going to zoom back out. And as promised, turn it over. Hit the pause button now so you can have a look for yourself. But I think most of you want to see this side for sure. Go on, hit the pause button, treat yourself. How cool is that? On the right, we have Squadron 892 Royal Navy, and on the left, we have Squadron 31 RAF. I'm just really impressed at how good the detail is. If you look at decals B, the Rolls-Royce logos, look at how good they are. They don't look like a blurred mess or anything, is what I'm saying. They're fantastic. I think if I really push my luck, do you think we can see the Rolls-Royce? No, I'm probably pushing my luck on that one, but even still, look how good they are. Look at the Rescue Arrow. Fantastic. These are really impressive. Now, on the condition of the decals themselves, as they are on the sheet, I'd probably, like I said at the beginning of the video, they will need sunlight. But the more I think about it, when I look at them, I think I will use some clear gloss so they don't fragment in water. Insurance policy, I'll always do it. We've used worse. I'm not frightened to use these exact decals. And the decals I'll use are the ones that are on the front of the box, as always. I'm going to leave this here, about there. So if you want to look for yourself, hit the pause button now. And there you go. And that is the kit. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.